Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another rendition of 32 mock drafts in 32 days. The name really doesn't fit it anymore because I'm missing a few days here and there. But guys, it is 32 mock drafts in 32 days. No one can steal that name from me. That's my name. That is mine. 32 mocks in 32 days. We're on to episode number 14. And that is the Baltimore Ravens. You take a look at this team's draft capital. This is another, you can tell, this is a professionally run franchise. They've got their first, second, third rounder, and they've also got a compensation third round pick. They've also got the Giants' fourth rounder and the Cardinals' fourth rounder. Oh my goodness. This team's got about 7 fourth rounders. Wow. So you guys can also take a look at their team needs. I think it's really cut and dry when it comes to the Ravens. You need an offensive lineman to help protect Lamar Jackson. You also need a cornerback. That's been a guy, you know, I've seen a lot of mock drafts that have the Ravens taking cornerbacks. Defensive tackle, there's a guard, offensive line, and then a safety as well. When it comes to this mock draft, there's 2 main objectives for me. We're looking for, hopefully, a shutdown corner. Maybe Ahmad Gardner falls to me at 14. I'm not too interested in Trent McDuffie. I think he's too small to be picked that high. You know, maybe we go second round cornerback. Also looking for any sort of offensive line help for Lamar Jackson, whether it's an elite guard, whether it's maybe an elite center, or an offensive tackle, obviously, and then also an interior, bulky defensive lineman. Those are the main objectives when it comes to this mock draft with the Baltimore Ravens, who should be very good next year, maybe even the betting favorites to win the AFC North. I know Cincinnati is coming off making the Super Bowl. My bold prediction next year is Cincinnati will miss the playoffs. That's my bold prediction. One of my bold predictions. I've got a lot of them, but we're talking 7-round mock draft. Let's get into it right now. We're going to let's see what PFF says. PFF says D-line and DB for the team needs for Baltimore, but we will start this. Let the AI go ahead and do its thing. And there, Garrett Wilson went pick 13, so that Ahmad Gardner gets picked, Nakobe Dean. I've seen Nakobe Dean top 10 in all of these mock drafts done by the AI. Who did the Giants take? Karlaftis and Neal. That's respectable. Okay, so looking at the board, you know, the fit here, you would think Trent McDuffie. Not a fan. We'll see what he measures at the combine. If he measures 6'0", 6'1", you know, I could really start liking Trent McDuffie. He's a really good athlete, but just not big into, you know, the size. Tyler Linderbaugh, very interesting. You know, do you draft him at number 14? Do you use an asset, a first-round pick on a center? I think it's almost a guarantee this guy's going to be an all-pro, and I think there's something that is very, I think that does mean a lot, that Tyler Linderbaugh is basically a guaranteed stud. It is a center, but I might try and trade down just a few spots to 20. Let's see if we can do something with the Steelers. The Steelers probably trading up for a quarterback in this situation. We'll take 20. We'll take 52. We'll actually also take 138. So this would be an absolute, well, yeah, I would do this 100%. This is a steal for us, and we get it. So we get 3 good assets. We're hoping Tyler Linderbaugh is there getting an elite center. Even if he's not, I feel confident in taking another, you know, maybe defensive lineman, and he is there. So this is beautiful. Oh, my God. Why would they trade up and draft a center? It just makes, this is the third time this has happened, man. They're trading up from number 20 to draft a center. Oh, my goodness. Well, maybe Green. This team, Trevor Penning, do they need a tackle or a guard? It seems like they need just offensive linemen. We have a lot of picks. So what I'm going to do, they do need DBs. Probably not right now, though. Maybe I'll draft Wyatt. Okay, so we're not picking again until 46. That's a long time to wait. Come on. So I am going to take Devontae Wyatt with my first pick of this draft. He's a guy that's going to shoot up the boards after the combine. Really big boy. Interior defensive lineman. We are going to get them a cornerback and offensive line help, guys. Don't worry. I've got my guys who I'm going to pick. Let's let this AI do its thing here and see what we've got left here. We've got any sort of Offensive line, Zion. See, this is the thing. You've got guys like Zion Johnson. You've got a guy like Kyler Gordon still left. Cameron Thomas is someone I'm interested to see how he runs. Jay Sanders. That's more of a pass rusher. You want to know something, guys? I really want to get Lamar Jackson a big-bodied receiver. Okay, I know they have Mark Andrews. He's an elite tight end. He's a big boy. I get that. But really, you think about Lamar Jackson's career, he has not had a big elite target. Normally, it's really like Hollywood Brown, smaller guys. I'm saying if you pair Hollywood Brown with a George Pickens, you know, it's not a need. It's not a need. I think I need to take Zion Johnson here. I think I got to take Zion Johnson. I think I do. But I'm just telling you guys, if George Pickens is there at 52, it's going to be a tough decision. But Zion Johnson, I haven't drafted you yet. Come on down. That's some big bulk. Get some big bulk. Get an asset. David Bell, what a great pick by Miami. I love David Bell. He's my number 13 overall player. Some guys you guys know, Brian Asamoah, he's a top 20 player. Travis Jones is a guy that I love. Kyler Gordon. So this is really the decision now. You can get Kyler Gordon. I think he's 6'1" or he's 6'0". He is 6'0". Maybe at the combine he'll measure at 6'1". Maybe he'll bribe someone and say, you know what? Change my height a little bit. I'm 6'1". But George Pickens, it's tough for me to pass on him right now. It's just, we also can get Dylan Parham. He's a guy that I always fall. Abraham Lucas. There's really some good assets, some good offensive tackles. Tyler Smith is another one that are available. Also, Max Mitchell is another one. So we also have pick 78. So, yeah, I am going to be a little bit bold here and go ahead and draft George Pickens because I value helping Lamar Jackson. I want to get him a big-bodied target. George Pickens probably... okay, I'll say this. There's zero chance George Pickens, as long as he shows that he's healthy at the combine. Am I recording? Oh, thank God. Okay, there's also Justin Ross is another... How tall is this kid? Oh, my God. These kids are... Yeah. No, I do like George Pickens a little bit better. Tolbert is another kid that's, I think, 6'3". So there's an interesting... You get to the second round, these bigger receivers, it seems like now we're seeing a trend of these bigger receivers. I am going to pick Pickens, though. I just, you know, I want to get Lamar Jackson a big-bodied receiver, and then we're hopeful... Oh, my goodness. I thought we had... Okay, so... Oh, my God. Ugh! No, the thing is, I was weird. I thought we were going to be able to get Kyler Gordon there. No, it's all right. We'll draft a cornerback here. I really need to get them a cornerback. Oh, my goodness. I think I screwed up their draft. I think I just screwed up their draft. Dude, I tried getting a cornerback. They were just... Yeah, we're going to have to go with... Well, what pick is this? Pick 78. I love Marcus Jones. That's my guy. But they need a legit cornerback. This kid's more of a... This kid's 5'8". Oh, my God. There's no... That's a misprint. No. That is not... No. He's a midget. Nah, you gotta be... I never checked his height. I've been doing these mock drafts. I say I love Marcus Jones. I never seen his height. There's no way. This is a former 5-star. I remember this kid. He went to Florida State and then he transferred. Watch, I know this. They don't show that. They're not going to show it. I think let's just assume they get a good cornerback. We'll take this kid maybe. Ranked 89th, 6'1". Yeah, I mean, you got to take him. You got to draft need. You do. And Kobe Bryant just got picked too. See, they do that to me. They always got to troll me. And now all the offensive tackles are getting picked. So I can't even get a tackle. Sky Moore, please. Sky Moore falls in every mock draft. Maybe don't rank him that high. Tyler Smith is an interesting player that probably won't be available, honestly. I'm trying to say, what were their other team needs? Let me look at these other teams. Defensive tackle, cornerback, guard, and a safety. Maybe we should look to get them like a Nick Cross, Brian Cook. Okay, there's some interesting guys here that we could look for. I think they need kind of a project tackle. Maybe we go Dylan Parham, get him another guard right now, but I think he'll fall. Yeah, we have another pick. We have another pick coming up. I think what I'll do right now is I will go ahead. That one, Kirby Joseph, Is he tall enough? We just got to make sure these kids... Okay, 6'1". I've been drafting Kirby Joseph a lot recently. Like, I'm envisioning Kirby Joseph is going to be a star. I'm, like, dreaming it. I don't know what happened. This kid, like, I'm going to put this kid inside my top 30. I'm going to move him inside my top 30. I think I'll go ahead and do that on my big board. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the thing is, we can get Tyler Smith. D'Angelo Malone, the pass rusher. Interesting player. I always seem to run into D'Angelo Malone. Tyreek Smith, he's a pressure guy. Maybe I draft him. We have a lot of picks. We can really play around with this. Marcus Jones, you got to be kidding me. There's no way you're 5'8". There's no way, dude. We might just start drafting. Like, we'll draft this guy. See, now we got a lot of picks. Now we can start ramping up the draft. We can start ramping up. Troy Anderson always falls. Sky Moore, do you just draft him here because you feel bad? This poor kid always falls in every... Do we have to do this? Do we have to draft this kid right now? They already have Hollywood Brown. I wonder what Hollywood Brown's contract situation is like. Let's get them this center, Luke Fortner. They do need a center. So, yeah, we're going all in on the offensive line on this draft. We really are. A little mix-up there with the cornerback, obviously. We will look... Let's try and get them a cornerback. But the problem is there's just... you're not going to find anyone. What about this kid? 6'4", 205, but I don't know anything about him. It's like I'd be picking... Yeah, some of these kids I've heard of due to recruiting, but... Because, like, Jack Jones was a 5-star. He transferred from USC to Arizona State. Cam Taylor-Britt. There's some dog in this kid. I really like this kid. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take him. We'll take a quarterback. Cam Taylor-Britt. There's some dog in him. Oh, we have 3 picks now. You know what? We might actually trade some picks for next year. We might actually have to do that. Nick Cross, maybe based on value. They need a safety, but I already took a safety. Brian Cook. This seems like maybe a veteran. Do we have his... They don't even know when he was born. Okay. But yeah, you're really just looking for depth, maybe along the D-line. Yeah, we'll draft Matthew Butler here. I like that. See, look how many picks we have. Now we have all these picks. Oh my... It's raining. Cole Strange. Cole Strange from Chattanooga. Oh, there he is, Braxton Jones. We're building a dream team offensive line. I'm building a whole offensive line. These are all pros. This is a crazy draft, and you know what? We can actually trade this asset because, well, we could take Nick Cross here, but I'm just not. I would take Bailey Zappi, but they want Lamar Jackson to be their franchise quarterback, so it's like, do you really need to draft him? I don't really think so. So I would say. With something, Alec Lindstrom. What if I took him? Take another offensive lineman. You know what? We'll just do. Yes. How about that? Back-to-back North Dakota State picks. Cole Turner. That's great. Guys, I've got like 7 offensive linemen in this draft. This is crazy. You know what? You just got to do something. Let me just do something. Oh no. Yeah, we're going to do it. All right, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, they forfeited a pick. Guys, I trolled at the end. We have another pick. We got another pick. Hold on. There's no way. Yeah, I mean... You know, I shouldn't have done that. I actually ruined their draft. No, I didn't. So, the thing with this draft, please load. Oh, no. It doesn't want... Now it's not going to... Well, it's going to load. It's going to load because it lagged. It's going to load now. Watch. Let's load. And here we go. So, you know, we make the trade. Ahmad Gardner doesn't fall to us. Unfortunately, cornerback was the one position I kind of misdrafted here. I did want to get Kyler Gordon. I ended up missing out on him. So we took Wyatt at number 20th overall. Then we get them some help. Zion Johnson, mid-second round. George Pickens. That's probably where I should have taken, Kyler Gordon. That's a need, but I did take George Pickens because I wanted a big receiver. We take, a DB from Nebraska because I panicked. Well, maybe he's good, maybe he's not. Kirby Joseph. And then, these two, you get a center, you get a guard, solid players, potential starters. Cam Taylor-Britt, I had to take someone. Braxton Jones, I love. And then I did just troll at the end. It's, you know, it's just not necessary. I probably could have traded those picks for assets for next year, but overall, a pretty good draft. You could trade out George Pickens for a Kyler Gordon, but this should be a total makeover of the offensive line. Even a guy like Braxton Jones, the one tackle I did get, he is a high upside tackle that I love. When you look at his measurables, he's 6'7", 300. He's a big boy. I think he's going to rise up the boards from Southern Utah. But guys, that is going to do it for my Baltimore Ravens 2022 7-round mock draft, 32 mock drafts in 32 days. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.